Hey there, welcome to Rise Up Namibia. My name is Metyanata aka the Resistor of Bad and the Love of Good, hashtag dark and lovely underscore. Walk by faith and not by sight. So, in this video, we're going to be looking at how to convert from decimal numbers to binary numbers. Okay? So we have the examples on the screen. Feel free to pause the video and try them out before I show you how to get the correct answers. Okay? So feel free to pause the video now. Without further ado, let's dive into the lesson. So get your pens and your notebooks ready. So for A over here, we have 100. How do I convert 100 into binary? So we write down the 100 and we divide that 100 by 2. Now what answer do you get? You get a 50. Now you ask yourself, the answer that you got, was there a reminder when you divided 100 by 2? No, there was no reminder. So you get 0. You write 0 here. Okay? Now you take your answer that you got here to this side. Then you also divide it by 2. What answer do you get? 50 divided by 2 is 25. Now, is there a reminder? No, there is no reminder, so it's also 0. Okay? So now we take this 25 also, we bring it to this side. Then we also divide it by 2. So what answer do you get? You get 12. But is there a reminder? Yes, there is a reminder. So here we write 1. Okay? So each time if you notice that we have a reminder, we write 1 here. But if we don't have a reminder, we write 0. How do you know there is a reminder? You can even use your calculator. If you say 25 divided by 2 on your calculator, you will see that you get 12 point something. Okay? That means there is a reminder. But if you just get a whole number, it means there is no reminder. So we take this 12 to the other side and we also divide it by 2. What answer do we get? We get a 6. Now, is there a reminder? No, there is no reminder, so we write 0. Then we take this 6 to this side, divided by 2. What answer do we get? We get 3. Now, is there a reminder? No, there is no reminder, so we put 0 there. We take this 3 to the other side, divide it by 2. What answer do we get? We get 1. And then, is there a reminder? Yes, because 3 divided by 2, we will have a reminder. So we have a 1 there. Okay? Now then we take the 1 to the other side, divide it by 2. Equals to 0. Okay? Now 1 divided by 2, is there a reminder? Yes, there is a reminder. Hence we write 1 over here. Now if you notice that you got 0 here, then you are basically done. Okay? So for your answer, you start from down, going up. These numbers in yellow are your answer in binary form. But now we start from down going up, meaning 1100100 is your answer. Okay? So 100 in decimal is 1100100. That's your final answer for A. Let's check out B. So B, you have 244. What do? You write down the 244, you divide it by 2. What answer do you get? 122. Now is there a reminder? No, so you put a 0. We take this 122 to the other side, we divide it by 2. What answer do you get? 61. Is there a reminder? No, so you put 0. And you take the 61 to the other side, you divide it by 2. What answer do you get? 30. Is there a reminder? Yes, so we put 1. We take this 30 to the other side, we divide it by 2. What answer do you get? 15. Is there a reminder? No, so we put 0. Then we take the 15 to the other side, we divide it by 2. What answer do we get? We get 7. Now, is there a reminder? Yes, so we put 1. Then we take this 7 to the other side, divide it by 2. equals to what? 3. Is there a remainder? Yes, so we put 1. Then we take this 3 to the other side, divided by 2 equals to what? It equals to 1. Now, do we have a remainder? Yes, so we put 1 here. Then we take this 1 to the other side, divided by 2. What do we get? We get a 0. Now, do we have a remainder? Yes, we do. So we put a 1 over here. And again, once you notice that you got a 0 here, you are done. We go from down. These yellow numbers is basically your binary number, starting from down. Okay? So this 244 is equals to 11110,100 in binary. And that's your final answer. Okay? Now how about for C? So C is a decimal, which is 4.75. So how do you change this? It's also simple. First of all, you should start with a whole number part, or as we call it, is the integral part. Okay? So we do it separately. So we start with 4, we divide it by 2. What answer do we get? We get a 2. Then you ask yourself, do we have a remainder? No, so we put a 0. Then we take this 2 to the other side, we divide it by 2. What answer do you get? You get a 1. Okay? Now do you have a remainder? No, so we put 0. Then we take this 1 to the other side, divide it by 2. What answer do we get? 0. Okay? But do we have a remainder? Yes, so we put 1. So our answer, just for the whole number here, the whole number which is not including the fractional part, will be 100. Okay? So 4 in decimal is equals to 100 in binary. Okay? So this is just for the integral part. Now let's move on to the fractional part. So what do we do with the fractional part, which is the 0.75? We take that 0.75, or in other words 0.75, then we multiply it by 2. What answer do you get? You get 1.5, isn't it? But now let's focus on the number after the comma. What number is it? It's most like 0.5 now. Or we have this 0.5. Okay? Now we take that 0.5 and then we bring it to the other side and multiply it by 2. What answer do you get? You get 1. Okay? Now if you notice that you get 1 here, then that means you are done. But now for the fractional part, remember here for the integral part, we went from down going up. But for the fractional part, we will go from up going down. Okay? So your answer here is 1, 1. Going from up, going down. Okay? So this is your fractional part. Now for you to get your complete full answer, what do? You simply take out the first integral part, which is 100. Then you put your point, and then we add our fractional part, which is 1, 1. And this is your final answer. Okay? How about D? So for D, we do the same thing. First, we write down the integral part. So what is 43 divided by 2? You get 21. Do we have a remainder? Yes, so we put 1. Then we take the 21 to the other side, we divide it by 2. What answer do we get? 10. But do we have a remainder? Yes, so we put 1. Then we take the 10 to the other side, divide it by 2. Equals to what? 5. Do we have a remainder? No, so we write down 0. And we take the 5 to the other side and divide it by 2. What answer do you get? You get a 2. Do we have a remainder? Yes, so we put 1. Now we take this 2 to the other side again and divide it by 2. Equals to what? 1. Do we have a remainder? No, so we put a 0 here. And we take this 1 to the other side, divide it by 2, equals to 0. So do we have a remainder? Yes, so we put 1 here. So for the integral part or the whole number part, this is our answer, starting from down going up. Okay? So 43, which is in decimal, in binary it is 101011. Okay? But this is just for the integral part. Now how about here, the fractional part? So we do it separately. So let's take that fractional part and put it over here. What do? We multiply by 2. So what's the answer? You get 1.4375. Now you ignore this 1. You just take the fractional part and then you bring it to the other side and multiply it by 2 again. What answer do you get? You get 0.875. Now ignore the 0 again and then just take the fractional part. Okay? Multiplied by 2. What answer do you get? 1.75. Ignore this one, take the fractional part to the other side, multiplied by 2. What answer do you get? 1.5. Now ignore this one and then just take the fractional part, which is 0.5. Multiply that by 2. Then what answer do you get? It's a 1. Okay? Now once you reach a 1, that means you are done. So your answer is... Now I want you to remember that when we are dealing with the integral part, we go from down going up. But when we are dealing with the fractional part, we go from up going down. So what is our answer here? Our answer here will be 10111. Okay? So this is for the fractional part. So for us to get our full answer like this, we write them down as first the integral part, and then we put a point, and then we come to the fractional part, which is this one, and we write it down next to the point. And that's basically your final answer. Okay? So thank you very much for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe, turn on the notification button to be the first to see the next upload. Share with friends, family, and classmates. And remember, together we rise to higher heights, apart we all stay behind. Cheers.